Alright. What up, YouTube? Hey. Hey there. Yeah. What up? Anyways, what up? My name's Michael. Yeah. First video on YouTube. Crazy. Finally uploaded one. I've been on YouTube. I've had an account there for about 2.5 years or so. Never made a video. Mainly because I don't have the technology, don't have a computer at my pad. And my droid that I have, for some reason, it doesn't want to upload videos onto YouTube itself. So that's a whole another thing. We won't get into that though. But this is just gonna be an introduction to anybody that goes by my page, by my channel, and I don't know, wants to take a look at what this dude's got to say. So I don't know. Here we go. Alright, well, my name's Michael, like I said. If I said that, I don't really remember. Done this video a couple times already. Anyways, 20 years old. I live in California. I'm a pretty chill dude. Let's see, introduction. What I'm into. Alright, well, this channel anyway, that it's mostly going to be about spirituality. Mainly, like, alternative. And I don't mean like Eastern traditions. I mean like alternative as in like witchcraft or pretty much any not religion, because witchcraft's not a religion, but that's a whole nother topic. Any spiritual path that helps the individual or group, I guess, yeah, that works, empower themselves in any way to be successful in life. I mean, if the system's out there to help you and benefit you and not about rules and you have to do this and follow this or blah blah blah, then it's a badass religion in my opinion, because religion and spirituality in general is all about bettering someone on all levels, mind, body, and soul. And I feel that if you don't have that on those three levels, then what the hell are you doing? I mean, and I was, so that'll bring me to my next topic, which is I was raised Catholic, I'm Mexican, American, yeah. Obviously, I guess, well, I don't know if you could tell or not, but hey, I am. So, yeah, so I was raised Catholic, and I got out of that around maybe the 7th grade. And this is what I find weird. Well, not weird. I mean, I've seen this on a lot of people's stories, I guess, when they talk about witchcraft and how they found their path, to the old ways. And I'm watching the football game. My bad. That's why I'm a little distracted. That's right, the Niners. That's right. We just won 0-26. Whooped that Rams ass. I'm just saying. But anyways, where am I? Okay, so I was raised Catholic, got out of that around the 7th grade because it was too dogmatic for me and I felt no connection there. Like, we'd wake up in the mornings, me and my sisters and my parents, and we'd go on Sundays, and it was more like a chore to me than a spiritual path or, something that I enjoyed doing. So I felt really disconnected, and I guess it was about the 7th grade that I started reading books on witchcraft and about magic. Because before this, I mean, ever since I can remember, ever since elementary school, I've always been into wizards and magic and, flying on brooms and, hocus pocus, all that. Like, well, not the movie, but I mean, just abracadabra, that, like a word. But, ever since I've been little, I've always been into magic, spirituality, and what if we could bend stuff to do our will, right? I mean, that was always my dream. Like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool if wizards were real and witches were real and magic was real. And, we could get what we want. And then so around the 7th grade, thank the goddess and the god, I found a book in the library, and it was, I don't remember what the book was called, but it had 3 old hag-looking women, and they were like pointing, like like pointing all like with their crooked noses and shit, like the typical stereotypical witch. I opened the book and it starts talking about these people who aren't, these old women who stir cauldrons and all this stuff, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder what else. So I kept reading on, and eventually I came across some, I don't remember what it was. It had to do with how witches and people did magic every day, and how it wasn't fantasy, but it was real stuff that real people believed in and they practiced this. And I was freaking amazed when I heard that. When I seen that, I was like, dude, are you serious? A place where I belong? I'm down. So, with that in mind, I looked up, Googled, went to the library, asked around, not too much because, you know, in 7th grade, I was probably like 13, I was like kind of weird. So I didn't ask too many people, about witchcraft or spirituality because no one at my age wanted to freaking know about religion or just spiritual path anyway. So I kept it to myself for a while. And I found Wicca. Actually, the first book that I officially remember reading is Constantinos's Nocturnal Witchcraft, and that was really gothic-y, but at the time it was cool, it related, so I wasn't tripping, it made sense to me. And his book was cool. I mean, it was a good introduction, I guess, for me at the time, it was what I needed. But since then, I've slowly, no, not, I mean, yeah, well, over time, my path has definitely changed. I was Wiccan for a while. I mean, I even did like a little initiation, a personal one to the goddess and the god. But I've gotten out of that maybe over these last 2 years. Cause so I've been studying officially. I've been studying witchcraft for about 8 years now, and it's pretty cool. I've practice on and off. I mean, I do rituals here and there, and I do meditation and stuff. And I should probably be a lot more like freaking doing it way more often. A better discipline or routine. And I figure that this channel will help because if I get you guys to subscribe and you guys are interested, I'll want to freaking I don't know, make more videos. And how else am I gonna make more videos unless I know more and I experience more? So this channel is partly to help you guys, because I'm going to obviously say the stuff and express what I feel and what I know about the path that I'm on and all this. And I'm also going to ask you guys questions, like, well, whatever comes to my mind about, my path or about your guys' path or about anything like that. And so I'm hoping that this channel will do both help, the viewers that watch it and help me to get more disciplined in my practice so I can help, better serve or better, show people out there that there is a way, you can practice, you could walk the walk and talk the talk, And I've met a couple people like that on YouTube, so that's partly the reason why I'm inspired to be on YouTube and to go around and, find other people that are freaking cool. But, alright, let's go back to the whole Wicca thing. So, I was Wiccan for about maybe 3 years, I want to say. Yeah, about 3-4 years. And, well, I considered myself Wiccan anyway for about, yeah, probably like 3 or 4 years. And then, it probably was about, because for a while I didn't really identify with anything. In the beginning, it was just all about reading. I still considered myself Catholic. I mean, I still go to church today. I mean, it's boring, but whatever, But anyways, so yeah, like in the beginning I didn't really, affiliate and say that I was Wiccan or that I was into magic and all that, but I ended up like freaking showing books or just reading around or like not caring after I think maybe my freshman year in high school is when I was just kind of like fuck it, we'll see what's up, They call me weird, whatever. I know this is the path for me. So like my freshman year, I was a Wiccan, and sophomore, junior, and then my senior year, the end of my junior year and the beginning of my senior year, I really started thinking about it, and I was like, nah, these are cool beliefs, and I've agree with them because I read them and it made sense to me at the time. And don't get me wrong, the Wiccan ideology or whatever you want to call it, like it was cool at the time. I just feel that it's not for me anymore. Like, and I'll give you two examples, which is the rule, their golden rules that they go by, which is the law of three, and what's the other one? Damn, the law of three. Shit. Well, okay, I don't remember what the other one is right now off the top of my head. Damn, I feel like a dumbass. Anyways, I didn't agree with the law of three simply because when I read that if you did anything to anybody, it would come back to you 3 times, no matter good, bad, whatever, that it would come back to you 3 times. And at first I was like, okay, well maybe, whatever, let's go with that. And now, no, doesn't really make sense to me for this. Okay, I'm going to have to make this into 2 videos, so I will see you guys in the second part of this introduction. That's crazy and everywhere. Alright, well till then, later.